So it looks like we have some very unfortunate news for Cyberpunk players on the PS4 and Xbox One. What is good, everybody? I'm CGPR Kai. Welcome back to another video on Cyberpunk 2077. So CDPR Response has decided to end development on new content for PS4 and Xbox One versions of Cyberpunk 2077, confirming an update note that future expansions, including the recent announced Phantom Liberty, will only be released on PC, PS5, Stadia, I don't know why people even use Stadia, and Xbox Series X and S. Following patch 1.6, the Edgerunners update, they'll focus their attention and resources on new-gen versions of Cyberpunk 2077. However, they're still committed to and will continue to provide technical support for last-gen versions of the game according to the release. In practice, that means after patch 1.6, your game will continue to work on previous-gen consoles and will continue to provide the technical support to players. As we do with all our games, the release reads, however, content updates and improvements will no longer be available for previous gen consoles, including the upcoming expansion. So I can see a lot of people being upset about this, but I can also see a lot of people, including myself. Now keep in mind, I played this game primarily on PS4 before I got a PS5, and I still thought this. I believe that this game should have been a next gen exclusive only, right? Because I think them going to PS4, trying to squeeze PS4 and Xbox One last gen in there, I think that really hindered the game and what it could have been. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to be salty about that, the fact they're not going to be able to play a lot of the DLC because they probably couldn't afford a new gen console like a new Xbox or a new PS5. But me personally, I'm not one to have games suffer just so they could squeeze in, the previous gen so everybody can play it. I believe that if a game wants to reach the level it needs to be at, if they have to, sacrifice and go next gen only, then hey, it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you guys, but let me know in the comments if you feel the same way that I do. But we do have a response from CGPR, so it says here that CDPR Response stressed that though the decision to end the development for future content was a difficult decision, they chose to do so because they believe the scope of the expansion makes releasing it for previous gen consoles technologically challenging without compromising player experience. The game has been plagued with controversy since its initial launch in December 2020, as it's been railed with bugs, glitches, and performance issues that made the game virtually unplayable for some on last-gen consoles. Yeah, I can attest to that, bro. Like the frame rate, it had to have been at least like below 720 when I first played. It was insane. Since then, CDPR Response has been able to mitigate these issues by releasing patches and hotfixes to improve the game's issues, overhauling in-game systems and gameplay mechanics in their attempt to meet the vision and versions of the game they set out to build. And I have to say, when it comes to the PS5 version, it runs pretty smoothly, right? I haven't had any bug issues thus far, but let me know if you guys had. I mean, PS5, like, when it comes to their updates, I feel like it's on point, and I feel like I said before, this game should have came out on PS5 and next gen only, but I feel like they're kind of rectifying that by cutting off, last gen, which I know people again are going to be very, very upset about it. But like I said before, if this game needs to reach the height that it needs to be, with Phantom Liberty being one of them, they're going to have to make cuts somewhere. But let me know what you guys think about it. Are you excited for Cyberpunk, the future of Cyberpunk? Or are you like, I'm kind of over it, I played my story, I'm kind of done, right? And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, because we will be live streaming this game every once in a while. I know when the DLC drops, we're definitely going to be live streaming that. We're currently playing Last of Us Part 1, all right, the remake, and I'm currently dying a lot on Grounded. But yeah, anyways, I'm CGPR Kai, and I'm out. Deuces.